Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, August 30th, 2024. Mercury has been retrograde since the 5th, and today, it turns direct in your sign. While it signals that communication problems will likely clear up soon, take things slowly but surely. For one, Mercury is moving direct through your sign slowly, and you shouldn't be rushing into decisions as this transition happens. For another, today's Venus-Neptune opposition makes things even more unclear than usual. For now, take care with the words you choose to express yourself. Distinguishing between wishful thinking and intuition may seem near impossible. The Venus-Neptune opposition ultimately can expose some of our illusions. Because this aspect falls along your resources sector, it may be best not to lend out money or valuables. People can drain you right now, whether materially or emotionally. Being firm yet sensitive is your best bet for nipping boundary problems in the bud. The spirit to create and build is strong in you now, but there may be some discouragement about reaching your goals, perhaps due to problems gaining other support or securing enough funds to move forward. While you may be itching to come to a conclusion regarding a close relationship or money/support matter, it can be difficult to arrive at a realistic one just for now. Today's energies are undoubtedly complicated, but you'll benefit from information unclogging soon. Shout to the heavens. Mercury retrograde in your zodiac sign is done as of today. While it will take weeks to pick up the pace, you'll still maintain our cosmic messenger in your zodiac sign until September. Mental Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, will engage all of the energy of your solar house of identity. This is a period where you will have the winning words and thoughts to seduce or persuade anyone that you meet. This will work wonders on your personal and romantic life, as you carefully articulate and synthesize your ideas in ways that easily allows others to become enchanted by you. If single, you can weave a fantasy in anyone's mind. Go for it now. You are worthy. It might have been challenging to feel good about yourself and your career path these past few weeks. Luckily, you may feel better, as Venus in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces and Mercury stations direct in your sign. The cosmic energy will help you see your worth, talent, and accomplishments clearly. You have so much to offer as a professional. It is time for you to believe in your potential and all that you could achieve. Work on your self-confidence so that you can navigate your career path without insecurity and anxiety. If you followed yesterday's advice, you would perhaps feel the benefit of maintaining your personal energy within yourself, not giving it out to other people or situations. Building further on this, try staying focused on your breath today. Exercise, and eat your meals slowly and deliberately so that your breath remains the priority in all that you do. The rhythm of your breathing is the guiding pulse to maintaining positive energy. Doing what's right for yourself is not always easy. Stay focused. Are you really ready to fight body and soul to gain victory? If yes, you are certainly in phase with today's vibrations, because you are going to be able to realize a project that you hold dear or create a lasting relationship, notably in your private life. Professional realizations will come a little later and will depend on your ability to be autonomous. In the midst of the workweek, also marking the Sun's first week in your Inco Me sector and just 2 days before Venus is set to depart, there is a significant alignment happening across income, work, and career fronts. As Venus separates from her positive influence on Uranus in your career area, the Sun advances toward forming another beneficial connection with Ceres, who has just begun moving forward in your career sector. During her final days, Venus aims to make them as profitable as possible while ensuring you are left with a clear and lucrative sense of direction amid ongoing developments across these areas. With Pluto just 5 days away from retrograding back out of your relationship sector as Mercury, the planet of communication, reaches his last full day in retrograde motion in Leo, there is a chance to utilize both to give your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice. Mercury will remain in Leo for another week after Pluto leaves, doing what he can to keep the communication lines open. Fortunately, Venus, the planet of love, is just 2 days away from her return to your communication sector. Our eyes in the sky. Today, as you navigate your conversations and interactions, let your instincts guide you. Trust your intuition, that inner compass that always seems to know the right direction, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. You have a solid foundation of common sense and wisdom within you. Use that as your guidepost. When decisions arise, whether big or small, trust that you're in control and capable of making the choices that best serve your well-being. Sometimes, we get caught up in the details, analyzing facts and figures until we're overwhelmed, but remember that those numbers don't always capture the whole story. That's where your gut comes in. It's the quiet voice that aligns you with your true self and steers you toward the right course. Even if today brings heightened sensitivity, don't let that hold you back from expressing your truth. Sensitivity is not a weakness. In fact, it's one of your greatest strengths. It allows you to approach your conversations with empathy, understanding, and emotional sincerity, qualities that others, especially the women in your life, will deeply value. Have you ever noticed how, when you listen with an open heart, people feel safe to share their own truths? Today, your emotional intelligence can help you create an environment of trust and connection. This is your superpower. Use it to influence discussions in a positive, uplifting way. But while you're out there offering your support and guidance, don't forget about yourself. Your own emotional needs deserve just as much attention. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, take a step back and check in with your body. It's amazing how our physical health is so closely tied to our emotional well-being. Have you ever ignored that little twinge of discomfort, only to realize later it was a sign you needed a break? Today, pay attention to those signals, whether it's a tension headache, fatigue, or just a sense of restlessness. Stress can sneak up on us when we're busy taking care of everyone else, so make sure you're also taking care of yourself. The temptation for indulgences may be strong today. You might find yourself drawn to that delicious slice of cake, a spontaneous shopping spree, or even some other guilty pleasures that are hard to resist. And while it's perfectly okay to treat yourself, be mindful of the line between enjoyment and overindulgence. CE. Have you ever given in to a craving, only to feel a bit of regret afterward? Finding that sweet spot of balance, where you can enjoy life's pleasures without going overboard, will help you avoid any lingering feelings of guilt. As you reflect on your emotions and actions, don't be surprised if some inconsistencies bubble up to the surface. That's completely normal. We all have days where we act out of character or feel more emotionally charged than usual. Maybe today is one of those days where you find yourself more bold, daring, or outspoken than expected. And you know what? That's okay. These moments are part of your unique journey. Sometimes showing a different side of yourself can be liberating, even if it catches others off guard. Have you ever had a day where you embraced your spontaneous side, and it led to something exciting or unexpected? Embrace that energy, it's all part of your growth and evolution. However, be mindful of your emotional intensity, especially in conversations. If you feel a bit of verbal sparring coming on, try to keep it light and playful. We've all been in situations where a casual debate turned into something more heated than intended. Remember, it's not about winning or proving a point, it's about communicating with respect and understanding. Have you ever left an argument wishing you'd handled it differently? Avoid that by knowing when to step back, breathe, and choose peace over conflict. There's great strength in being able to walk away from unnecessary drama and prioritize harmony.